The secretary says politely, "Chairwoman, it's time. That's the house right over there." The chairwoman steps out of the car and says calmly, "Please hand me my luggage." The secretary says curiously, "Chairwoman, there's something I don't understand. You're now the chairwoman of New York Group, yet you're dressed like this to visit your son. Most people in your position would arrive with a grand entourage and luxury cars." The chairwoman replies thoughtfully, "Thank you, secretary, but you don't understand. More than 10 years ago, I left home to start a business. I never came back. I heard my son married a city girl. Today I want to see what they truly think of me. I want to know whether they value family or only wealth and status. Driver, take the car back. I'll call if I need anything." The driver replies respectfully, "Okay, boss." Dressed in old worn-out clothes, the mother walks into the house and says warmly, "Son, your mother is back." The son says excitedly, "Mom, you finally come home. I thought you were gone forever." The mother says weakly, "I've been through a lot. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten in days." The son says kindly, "Mom, please sit down." He gently takes her hand and leads her to the table. The son says warmly, "Let's eat together. I'll be right back." After serving the food, he smiles and says happily, "Mom, this is delicious." Sophia says suspiciously, "Adam, what's going on?" Adam says patiently, "Sophia, this is my mother. She's been working away from home for years. Please make a couple more dishes for her." Sophia replies coldly, "I'm not doing that. I have no reason to cook for her." Adam says sternly, "Sophia, she's my mother." Sophia says dismissively, "Look at her clothes. They're filthy and smell awful." She continues harshly. After she finishes eating, she's leaving. "If people find out I have a mother-in-law like this, I'll be embarrassed." Adam says firmly, "How do I treat your parents? I buy them everything they want. Gold bracelets, gold necklaces, expensive gifts. My mother comes home and suddenly there's no room for her at our table. Tell me, is this really the way a family should treat an elderly parent?" Sophia says angrily, "My mother raised me to be successful and beautiful. Taking care of her is your responsibility. If you think your mother is staying here, keep dreaming. As long as I live in this house, I won't change my mind." Adam says passionately, "No child should ever be ashamed of their mother. No matter how she looks, she's my real mother. Every son and daughter should honor and care for their parents. A person's character is revealed by how they treat the people who raise them." The mother says gently, "Son, don't argue because of me. I don't want to harm your marriage. I'll leave." Adam says determinedly, "Mom, you're not going anywhere." Sophia says mockingly, "Your mother's quite an actress. Today, either she leaves or I do. Choose one." Adam says decisively, "I've already made my choice. One woman gave birth to me and raised me. The other wants to throw my mother out of her home. My mother stays, you leave?" Sophia says angrily, "You'll regret this." That moment, the secretary rushes inside and says urgently, "Chairwoman." Sophia says mockingly, "Chairwoman? What chairwoman?" The chairwoman smiles calmly and says confidently, "Secretary, you arrived at the perfect time. After everything that happened today, I've made my decision. My son chose to stand by his mother when everyone else looked down on her, and that proved to me that he values family, loyalty, and respect more than money, power, or social status. I'm transferring my company to my son. Starting today, he will become the chairman of the company." Sophia freezes in shock. She thinks nervously, "If Adam becomes chairman, that makes me the chairman's wife. Everything I dreamed of, wealth, status, and influence will finally be within my reach." Immediately, she says eagerly, "Mom, I'm so sorry. I made a terrible mistake. Please forgive me for the way I treated you earlier. I realize now that I was disrespectful and unfair. I'll prepare a grand feast for you right away. Please stay." The mother-in-law pulls her hand away and says coldly, "Forget it. A woman like you changes colors in an instant." She turns to her son and says firmly, "Son, you're the chairman now. What happens next is your decision." Sophia says desperately, "Adam, you can't do this." Adam says sternly, "Today, I finally saw your true character. You don't respect your elders." He points toward the door and says firmly, "Leave this house." Sophia stands speechless as Adam walks over to his mother. The mother smiles proudly. Adam smiles gratefully. For the first time in many years, mother and son are finally together again. If this story touched your heart, like this video and subscribe for more kindness stories.